Jai Shri Ram. Tapas. To translate it into English is quite difficult, but one word synonym can be austerity. Austerity. Okay, leading a Spartan lifestyle and living a very disciplined life. So, the fire of self discipline that burns away all impurities, the fire of self discipline that burns away all impurities is, I think, a nice definition of the word tapas. So the Sanskrit word tapas is very suggestive. It applies to many things. Okay, let us look at some interesting and brief definitions. Tapa alochane. Tapa alochane. Please remember, memorize this. Tapa alochane means thinking intensely in concentrated self absorption on a single dominating idea to the exclusion of all other thoughts. This can be called dhyana or the English word meditation. That is tapas. When you are doing tapas, it means you are totally consumed in concentrating on a particular idea. So, ritam tapaha. Now, ritam is a Vedic term which means perfect harmony. It's the cosmic law. Ritam implies perfect harmony between the essence of being, that is Sat, and all the activities, inner and outer. And so Ritam is a perfect harmony among the nature of existence and nature, Prakriti. Well, it's difficult to define, but Ritam means cosmic order, perfect harmony. Ritam tapaha, attuning our minds and physical activities to the universal rhythm. That is tapaha. Okay. So, satyam tapaha, shrutam tapaha, listening to Bhagavad Gita is tapaha. Damas tapaha, self control, controlling all your instincts, controlling your senses. Shamah tapaha, controlling your mind. That's also tapas. Yajna tapaha, yoga is tapaha, chanting Hare Krishna is tapas. Going on a pilgrimage is tapas. Taking a bath in Ganga is tapas. Upavasa, when you are fasting, that's also tapas. When you are preparing for the GRE with the intention of excelling, getting an excellent score, acing the GRE, it requires a huge vocabulary and a very good understanding of the English language, the idioms, the grammar, the transitional words, the what you call phrasal verbs, and usages, so many things, antonyms, synonyms, collocations, so many aspects of the English language. Only if you can master them, only then you can do well in the GRE. So preparing for the GRE, seriously preparing, is also tapas. Preparing to ace every interview is tapas. Mastering your subject, whichever stream of engineering you are in, try to be the best among the best. For that, you will have to do tapas, study, read up all the books that are available. Try to know everything that you can know in your area of specialization. Constantly learning, that is tapas. And listening to devotional music, classical music, Tyagaraja Krutulu, that is tapas. Regulating your eating habits. You know, we are all dietetic sinners, we are all gustatory sinners. Beyond the teenage, the body, I believe, scientifically it has been proved that it uses just 5% of what you eat. The other 95% is wasted because the body doesn't need so much food. Only during the teenage there is a growth spurt and lot of food and nutrition is necessary. But beyond that also we keep stuffing our bodies with lot of food because we are gustatory sinners. We are addicted to the sense of taste. So if you can regulate that, yuktahara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu yukta swapnavabodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. So this is tapas. Yoga will eliminate all dukkha. Considering your parents, teachers and guests as devas, that is tapas. So, tapas is an activity which will make you grow in purity and expansiveness of your inner being. Hmm? So, tapas will Brahminify you. No one is a born Brahmin. Even if you are born in a Brahmin kulam, that does not automatically mean that you are a Brahmin. The Brahmin is one. Kuryad anyad nava kuryad maitro brahmana uchyate. Manu. Kuryad anyad nava kuryad. Maitro brahmana uchyate. One who is a friend of everyone is a Brahmin. Now everyone includes even animals and plants. Do not pluck off even a blade of grass without any purpose. Do not harm any insect. And many rascals said that Brahmins were eating beef in the Vedic times. These scoundrels have a simple agenda to tarnish the Brahmin. The whole purpose of Sanatana Dharma is to elevate everyone to the status of a Brahmin. Brahmana guna. Guna karma. If your guna and karma both are Brahminified, then you are not just a mere human being, you are superior to the devas. If your gunas are that of a Brahmin but your karmas are not that of a Brahmin, if the karma is that of a Kshatriya or a Vaishya or a Shudra, still you are entitled to moksha because your guna is that of a Brahmin. Right? So, gunas being of a Brahmin, Brahma Jnanam. Brahmin means a person who has acquired so many virtues. Krishna lists 26 virtues in Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga. First 16th chapter. First 3 shlokas, 26 gunas have been identified by Sri Krishna. You should have all of them to qualify as a Brahmin. So, to become a Brahmin is not easy. Many people think that Brahmin's life is easy. Not at all. Brahmins have to undertake so many vows, and purity is the blood of a Brahmin. A Brahmin who does not have any sense of purity is not a Brahmin. He is worse than a bloody street dog. Okay. So those who are claiming and taking pride in being born in a Brahmin kulam, caste does not exist in Hinduism, for your information. I don't even want to use that word. Brahmin kulam. Kulam means the family profession. Jati means the lineage, bloodline. Gotra means descent from a common male ancestor, That is necessary for marriages. You should make sure that you don't end up marrying your own sister. So Sagotra marriages are not allowed. It is purely scientific, eugenics. Eugenics is the science of selective breeding in order to improve the quality of the race. The Hindu marriage system is eugenics, based on eugenics. Dysgenics means bad breeding. You can see other races and cultures, they marry indiscriminately and produce children who are asuras. Okay, I don't want to dwell too deep on that. So, we have jati, kulamu, varna. Varna, vri means to choose. You can choose any profession that seems to suit you and you have a natural liking for it, then that becomes your calling. A child born in a Shudra kulam may have Brahmin gunas and therefore he might undertake tasks and karmas also suitable for a Brahmin. So he is a Brahmin actually. So Varna is something that you choose and you can't indiscriminately, arbitrarily choose. Do you have the patience to sit and study Bhagavad Gita? No, then you can't be a Brahmin. Right? Now, just because somebody has this ability doesn't mean that he is in some way superior. Not at all. On the contrary, Maitro Brahmana Uchyate. He is a friend of everyone and a friend will tolerate anything. That's the beauty. So throughout history, Brahmins have been abused, demonized. The others, these Islamic apologists, Christian apologists, the missionaries, the invaders, the colonialists and the Marxists, 24 hours they are busy demonizing the Brahmin. They have stabbed the Brahmin mercilessly from the back, from the front, from the sides, because they want to destroy the Brahmin. Throughout history, if you study history, you will know that the first person attacked was Brahmin, because the Brahmin was the head of the Hindu society. Once you knock off the Hindu head, then you can easily destroy the rest of the society. That was the idea. But could they do that? The Brahmin has finally won. Okay. The Brahmin even today is being stabbed from all directions. Abused. because they think that he is the source of all the problems. As long as the Brahmin exists, Hindus cannot be completely converted, because every Brahmin, whether he is trained in the rituals of the temple or not, he can any time fit in as a priest. Whereas in other religions, you see, they have a set of people who are trained to be priest, whereas every Brahmin is a born priest, or rather, he has the ability to be a priest. Okay. So the Brahmin today is bleeding profusely. The Brahmin is the real minority in our country. Less than 1%, less than 0.1%. But he is the most abused, persecuted, and bleeding profusely with injuries all over the body. But still, the Brahmin with his legs firmly based on truth. Of course, there are many rascals, that is a different thing. It is some people. And again, I am telling you, I am not talking about caste here at all, not at all. Irrespective of the kulam in which a person is born, if he has these abilities, what are the abilities of what are the gunas of a Brahmin? One who is genuinely knowledgeable and one who is detached. Tyagi. Jnani, Tyagi. You must be a Jnani and you must be a Tyagi. Totally detached. You have renounced. It's not that you have to wear a saffron cloth and run away into the forest. No. You are detached. Immersed but detached. And a friend of all. That is a Brahmin. One who is willing to pardon everybody. Even the person who has harmed him the most. That is a Brahmin. Can you fit in? These qualities require. If you can acquire this, then you are a Brahmin. So bleeding profusely, but still with firmly planted legs, firmly planted on Dharma, with the eyes looking into eternity, and with the Bhagavad Gita in his hands, and with a heart full of compassion towards all humanity, the Brahmin prays. Kale varshatu parjanya पृथ्वी सस्यशालिनी देशोयम क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणा संतु निर्भया लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु. Only a Brahmin can pray like this. O Lord, let the rains come in time. Let the earth be green and bounteous. Let this land of ours be without violence and misery. Let the Brahmin live without fear. Brahmin means one who can utter the truth without any fear. In fact, he will offend people, but he has no malice in the heart. So let the Brahmin live without fear, and may all humanity, may all the worlds be happy. Show me how many people pray like this. People of other religions, other than Sanatana Dharma, they want to convert the other fellows. They have dirty names for them, derogatory names. Convert or kill that fellow. That is what is there in their holy books. I can't even name the holy books, because then I'll be dragged into a litigation now. Look at the prayer of the Brahmin. Kale varshatu parjanya prithvi sasyasalini deshoyam kshobarahito brahmana santu nirbhaya loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. That is the spirit of the Brahmin. The blood group of the Brahmin is purity. Okay, I am proud to be a Brahmin. I grew into a Brahmin thanks to Bhagavad Gita. So you are all Brahmins. Every one of us is a Brahmin. Every Hindu is a Brahmin. We are all Rishi Santati, descendants of Rishis. But we have allowed all the nonsense written by these rascals to cloud our thinking. So be accommodative, eclectic, liberal. You need to be big. Brahman means big. Brahman means bigness. So Brahmin means one who has no sense of any narrowness, no confines in his dharmic functions. So guided purely by one's antaratma, your conscience. You don't even have to read the Vedas, but it's not possible to read the Vedas anyway. So the survival of the true Brahmin is important for mankind's progress. Jai Shri Ram.